Okay, this is video 4 and it's titled Finding Missed Phone Calls on Your Phone.com Call Log. Okay, so what you need to do at least once a day is always log into your Phone.com account. Because of course, anytime you get a phone call, you never know if you can make, up to 5 to 25,000 on it. So regardless if they left a message or regardless if they called and didn't leave a message, you sure don't want to miss a phone call. So the first thing you do when you log on the phone.com is you want to go to your call info tab, okay? When you go to your call info tab at the top, you then scroll over to your call logs where it says view search all call logs. You click on that and a page will pop up that looks like this that has all your recent call-ins, all right? Then all you do is right here where it says download results as a CSV. You click on that green arrow and a box will pop up and you hit OK. And here's the phone calls that have come in recently. So what we want to do is we want to pull out all duplicates. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here to, once again, the row below the header row. Okay, we're going to put our cursor there where the arrow is pointing right. And what we want to do is we want to left click so it highlights from there to infinity. We then want to right click and we want to hit insert. And that will insert a blank row, okay? We then put our cursor right back over there where the arrow's pointing right. We left click and we hold and we drag our cursor down all the way to where the end of the data is, okay? Then what you do is you go up here to the data tab. You click the data tab, all right? Then right underneath it, you click the sort and we're going to sort that column A. We want to make sure everything's highlighted so we don't, lose data. But what we're going to do is we're going to click this column A, and it's going to give us all the numbers in numerical order. Now, before we do anything, over here now, we want to go to where it says remove duplicates, and we click on that. All right, and we just hit unselect all. And then remember, we're concerned about all the phone numbers, so it'd be the column that is the callers. We just click on that and we hit OK. And as you can see, it says 9 duplicate phone numbers have been taken out. Okay. So what that's telling me, all of these numbers are individuals that have called in. All right. Now, since we've got the header row is 1, and there's 19 of them, that means there's 18 people that have called in. So what you need to do is now you need to check and see if every one of these phone calls are logged in to the main spreadsheet. If you have 18 phone calls, you should have 18 entries, okay? So you go over to your main spreadsheet, and as you can see, I've got some notes of people that have called in. And when I count these, and as you can see, there's a bad address from a letter coming back, and you see these notes and all this stuff, and then you got some not interested there and callbacks and all that good stuff. Well, if I add up all the notes, if they don't equal 18, then I need to find out of these phone numbers who I haven't talked to. All right? Now, once I find out of these phone numbers, and let me show you how to increase the view of this. What you want to do is if you put your cursor up here, okay, on the line that separates the A and B, and you left click and hold down and pull to the right, it'll give you a full look. Now I can check these phone numbers against the phone numbers I already have, like there, on my main spreadsheet, and any ones I'm missing, what do? You put them at the very bottom. So let's say I'm missing this phone number right here. I don't have that on my main spreadsheet. Well, once I click on it like that, keep the cursor in the box, right click, hit copy, and then I just go over to my main spreadsheet and I paste it right in there. And then remember what I'm doing. In column U, I'm going to put that letter A, because that lets me know I haven't talked to them and I don't know anything about them. Of course, I don't know their phone number, I don't know their address, because it was a missed phone call. Haven't talked to them. So of course, today, immediately, I'm going to call them. If I cannot talk to them and I get their voicemail, then after I leave them a voicemail, I'm going to send them a text. And then after I do that, what do? I put 1. All right? Tomorrow, I do the same thing. If I still can't get a hold of them, I'm putting 2, right? And then the third day in a row, call them, leave them a voicemail, send them a text, still haven't heard from them. Now they're logged as Z non-contact. That is correct. Therefore, whenever we look at our call log on phone.com, we now can match. We've got 18 here. We better have 18 entries, whether they're notes on a property that you've talked to somebody or whether it's you haven't got a hold of them and you've got them logged as a non-contact. So there should be 18 entries that match 18 call log numbers. Does that make sense? That's called checks and balances. That's what's called being a professional and being a business person. Now, what you need to do with your phone.com call log is after you've done your checks and whatnot, you should save it, okay? And the way you save it is you hit the file in the left-hand side, you hit Save As, and it'll probably be on computer, just hit Browse, because always when in question, let's go to the desktop, okay? And on the desktop, remember, is our real estate investing folder. We click that. And if we want to make a folder for our call logs, all we do is click the new folder, okay? And we call it call logs. Double click, so you got a call log now, okay? So what you can do now is you just save it as desktop, real estate investing, call log. Now, before you save it, it's in CSV. We want to save it in Excel, so you just click this little arrow right at the top, hit that, and then we want to put the date that you pulled that call log. So it's today is 1/9/2016, and let's title it Call Log, all right? Reason you want to do that is every week you want to send your main spreadsheet and your call log to your coach, your mentor. That way they can check and balance with you. And you got to remember, the reason they want your motivated seller, the reason they want your main spreadsheet every week is not because they're trying to be a big brother or infringe on your privacy. You got to understand, these mentors, these coaches know what the heck they're doing. What they're trying to do is they're trying to see through your eyes what's going on. What kind of conversations you're having. That way they can figure out where you need help. Remember, your coach doesn't make money unless you make money. So they want to make sure if they can help you anyway, they want to make sure they're understanding what you're going through. So basically what I'm trying to say is, help them help you. All right? Now, after you've saved that, and after you've entered whatever phone numbers that, that were missed, and you've done the A123 and then the Z contact, that's exactly how you want to run your phone.com call log, okay? We'll look forward to talking to you in video 5.